back again with the brand episode of our NHL 20 Be Pro series. So not sure about the audio, why it sounds super like spacey and airy and everything. It sounds like really echoey, I guess is the word I'm looking for right now. So what I did was I deleted it from the mixer for Twitch. So I deleted it and I re-added it, hoping that helped. I don't know if it's actually going to work or not, so I guess I'll have to wait and see what you guys think, if the audio's looking fine, or I'm just going to wait and see when I check it out. When I go to upload it, I guess when I go to export it to upload it, what it sounds like. But I've tried moving the mic. It's a weird thing too, because I never had this problem before where everything just sounds super echoey. It's really frustrating because I really hate it. I really do hate that it's like so echoey and so pingy. And it's not my mic's not peaking. That was the first thing I tried to go, oh, is my mic peaking? Is it clipping? I've tried that. I've literally tried everything. I've unplugged it, I've plugged it back in, I've deleted the source, and I just don't know what the problem is. So, I don't really know really what to do at this point anymore with this. It might be to the point where I might just do game 1 of this series to upload today. And it also might just be a thing where I might do double upload on Saturday then. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing on Saturday. This one isn't with a live audience. As you can see, no lights are on in the background. I'm literally just doing this, the morning of. And I'm doing this at 7:39. It's supposed to be uploaded in at 11. So this one's not live. I'm going to say that now. It's not live. I'm not set up to be live right now. I'm literally just doing this to see if this works, because I'm trying to have everything just work correctly when it's worked fine for how many months since I've gotten my mic, and I've not, I guess what's 2, I got my mic June, so July and August until like 2 weeks. I guess all of July it worked fine. Just plugged in everything, worked fine, no problem whatsoever. All of my connections are in there fine. For webcam works fine still. It just seems like it's the mic problem, and I don't know why it wants to do that. So just so there is an episode uploaded on time, and we're just gonna do this one episode, and then Saturday we'll have the rest of the playoffs. So it could just be another just one game, and it'll be the rest of the playoffs, and then the start of next season. So that's one thing I'm gonna do on Saturday for those uploads. So there'll be 2 uploads on Saturday at 11 and 11:30 probably, or 11 and 1 at 1. So because we do have another upload actually. We do have some uploads at noon, so it'll be 11. And then again at like 11:30 or at 1, we'll have a second upload. So we'll figure that out depending on how this sounds. I don't know what to do. It could just be my computer having a problem, but it didn't have the problem for the Be a Pro on Tuesday. At least when I previewed it, it didn't seem like it had the problem. But when I did yesterday's episode for franchise, it's as soon as it starts, it's the wah wah wah. It's like that pingy. It's pinging really hard. It's just, I don't even know. I'm not even sure the right word to call it, because I don't think it's pinging. I think it's it's just super distorted sounding. So the way the mic, or where the mic was, I'm gonna move my mic so it's gonna be kind of loud. Yeah, you can hear my mic move. Sorry. So it used to be next to where it is now on my laptop. You know, I need to still eventually get, you know, the whole setup going with, like, I get a table, get PC is probably gonna be, like, a stream PC is probably gonna be last, but you know, all that stuff, you know, I want to get, and so hopefully it'll help it out a little bit, because I can get like an arm for the mic, just so it doesn't get touched or bumped around or anything. So I don't know. Ooh, that's a nice assist. Good assist right there for Chance Bishop. Good assist for Chance Bishop. You love to see it right there. Chance, do you know what Chance does best? Alright, there we go. There we go. 2 on none. There you go. Dude, great Snoop Dogg. I love Snoop Dogg. Yeah, great. Get that money. Great. Oh yeah. Okay, Snoop Dogg. You said a bunch of words, but you said nothing. Ooh. 38, why are you going after my guy? Don't go after my guy. 38, top 10 in points. Look at that, Chance. 33 points in the playoffs so far. Way to go, Chance. Now who wants to fight me? Come on, someone fight me. Boop, boop. Why are we not trying to go for the empty spot? Come on. Of course.
Yeah, I know a couple of them, man. You know, a few friends of mine happen to play in the NHL. PK Subban, what up, PK?
Yeah, what a strange friendship, PK Subban and Snoop Dogg. Like, I understand all of the LA guys, like caught off sides. Come on, what are we doing here? All right.
You travel all around North America, around the world for that matter. Do you get to meet some of these NHLers?
Man, I got a couple of friends that are my homeboys in the hockey world. Shout out to my main man.
I mean, it's just playing the same audio now twice in a row. It's not even like trying to be. I can't wait for NHL 21. I really can't. It's supposed to come out It's supposed to come out October 16th with like 3-day early access, but I don't know. I kind of wait for 2G's rosters to come out so I can kind of put the prospects in, because there's no way all the prospects are getting put in this game, which is super unfortunate. And prospects honestly make or break games, because I'd rather have, you know, I'd rather have the Jay O'Briens and the Vitaly Kravtsovs and like the Adam Foxes, because Adam Fox and Vitaly Kravtsov were in the game when I started this series, and the Rangers series. Neither were in the game, but whatchamacallit, there's a I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I mean, it makes or breaks. I'd rather have those guys than all the computer gen players, because it's like it takes away the realism of it. It's like, sure, if the guy could draft these players, it's like, all right, well, Jack Hughes, you know, wasn't a draftable player. You couldn't draft Jack Hughes, and when I had that Flyer series, you know, everyone's series, you know, had Jack Hughes in it, and my series didn't have Jack Hughes in it because I didn't add any players. You know, I didn't have any of the minor leaguers, so whatever players were in the minors, Carter Hart and those guys. Sure, there's Carter Hart and, you know, some people, but for the most part, there wasn't really anyone in the minors. At least there wasn't of anyone of, you know, of prospect. It was like, veterans and stuff like that. Guys who really, aren't in the league anymore. Just, Paul Careys, those guys. The Verones and I don't know. What? So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do roster-wise. See if you just go in there, find every team's like top 10 prospects, and when the game launches, we just put those players in the game, and go from there. Maybe go top 15 depending on if certain prospects are already in the game or not. So I don't know, but I'm horrible at rating players, so I also don't know where I would even rate them. Or like how I'd rate them is there a way where it's like you go on like because like MLB MLB draft picks, it's like this guy's projected to be like a number middle rotation starter. Like is there like a thing like that on like hockey draft where it's like, oh yeah, this guy's projected to be like a top 4 defenseman, or like he's projected to be like a top 2 defenseman guy, so you make him like an elite, like a ceiling. Like his ceiling is like top 2, but like his floor is like 7th D, something like that. Or like his floor is like top 4, and his ceiling is like I don't know, perennial all-star. So you make him like a medium. I'm not sure like how any of that works. All right. Alright, Winnipeg. Oh, that guy goes into the wall. I thought Chance just, for some reason, isn't as fast anymore. Like, he's the same speed, still like the 99 speed. It just seems like he just can't catch up to people anymore. Alright, it's 10:45 left in the third period. We're gonna be on the bench right there. See where it's gonna drop us off at in the sim. 8-4, 9:15 left, so we're on the bench for like a minute 30, and we honestly end there on a frozen puck. That's because it's a power play. That's why. Pushing and shoving from across the ice. Yep, we're pushing and shoving. Yeah, that guy was on the left side. It's always funny when you like fight the center. It's like, why is the center fighting me? How did I offend the center? Poor guy. Oh, you have a chance. You said, what is this? What's this? I don't know. Alright, he's not hurt. So if he was hurt and we were done for the series, I would have just simmed the series. But since he's not hurt, there we go. It's 8-5 now. Jeez, 8-5. Winnipeg is not giving up. What? We just hit Hagos, and it didn't register. Whoop. What a poor guy. Boop. There you go, Farmer. Like, Chance is playing defense, guys. Oh, poor guy, Anderson, just getting the works. Come on, 17 seconds left. Chance Bishop dumps that one in. Way to not register the hit. There we go. Cousins dumps it in. That's going to be victory for game 1 right there, guys. But this episode's going to be uploaded today. The rest of the playoffs will be uploaded on Saturday. Second 2 uploads on Saturday. So it'll be that. I just want to make sure this audio figure out what's going on with this audio. It really is just getting. I'm just really getting annoyed with this audio right now. Why it keeps like being super duper echoey. But James Bishop, 2 goals, 5 assists. Jeez, I haven't really had that many assists. 11 hits. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below and text on YouTube. Peace out, or rock on, and stay super duper classy, I guess.